Gene Deal, My World of Bodyguard and a Hip Hop Star. Get it now on Amazon.
Hear what really happened from someone that was really there. Former head of security for Bad Boy Entertainment, Gene Deal.
Nigga Puff came out and he grabbed my arm. Yo, Gene, we gotta pray. We gotta pray. I say, pray for what? That nigga's dead. And walked out the hospital.
The Memoirs of the Bodyguard by Gene Deal, My World of Bodyguard and a Hip Hop Star. Get it now on Amazon.
I was a man before I walked in this door, and I'm gonna walk out of here, man. He said, well, I can tell now
But
you're not ready to be on this compound.
Hold up. You ain't know you was going to walk out there.
I always had that faith. I didn't know. Of course I didn't know.
You didn't know?
No,
You
definitely.
had life without the possibility of parole.
No. I never knew. I never said that. I always kept the faith.
Yeah?
Because I know God got me.
That's hellified.
You know?
That's hellified. Right, what you just said? That is so strong.
Yeah, I always kept the faith. I knew that they wanted me to die in there. I said that earlier.
Let me just tell you something. And you might not know this because Hev called me.
Mm-hmm.
Hev said, yo, Big Gene, just watch Unique said he called you. And we was all in the barbershop going crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Because you told people way before Unique came home. Mm-hmm. You know, I told in 97, 99, 2000. I told this story.
Yeah, YouTube that long?
Not YouTube, but I did VH1, MTV.
Oh, okay.
I did all those things, Fox, A&E. You understand? It's a lot of programs that I was doing. Ricardo McKendricks Jr. from the Junior Black Mafia in Philly did a whole documentary on me. You understand? And he had McGruff, Little Wolf, Big's mama was on there. But the feds picked him up in 2004. And you know when they picked him up, they took all that footage and everything. All this was said and all the things that I was doing was said a long time ago. Like I had already did 3 or 4 interviews and I couldn't show my face because the reason I couldn't show my face because I was still doing a parole officer. You
didn't retire yet.
I want to keep my job. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to keep a job.
So your job was worth more than, you know,
I still did like six.
Hold on, say your job was worth more than getting the truth out.
I got the truth out.
No,
I just didn't show my face.
Oh, okay.
See your face now?
All right.
Yeah.
You know, I got to check, Nick.
Yeah, but what I was saying was this, is that,
Well, you lost your train of thought, brother?
yeah, I did. I'm telling you, I lost my train of thought.
Get off that law enforcement moment and come back to the moment.
Moment?
Moment.
Those moments been off a long time ago. Because whenever I got
But when you was on those moments, you didn't lose your train of thought.
You know what I lost?
You had to think twice so you wouldn't get your
You know what I lost? You know what I lost?
What you lost?
Every time I was on the news, I lost a lot of motherfucking money. Because I had to pay a lawyer because these rat bastards who talk all that bullshit, you understand, put you in that position, whereas that you're going to have to get a lawyer because they're going to sit up there and play innocent after you have to go do something to them or put yourself in that position.
All right, you see what he said, rat bastard. Let me explain to you what a rat bastard is so y'all understand what a rat bastard is. Rat bastard is somebody, you know, a bastard is somebody that, you know what I mean, like, you know, like a mixed breed, like a mutt. You know what I mean? That's somebody who's straddling the fence. Either you're on the street or you're not in the street. You can't say you're in the street, then you get caught, then you want to tell, because now you're being a rat bastard. You know what I mean? You got to tell straight up, yo, if I get caught, I'm telling. I had a young lady, right? I said, yo, I need you to take these 10 keys down here to my brother. You know? She said, yo, you know, I got a daughter. You know, I don't really want to do it, but I do need the money. You know, but if I get pulled over, I'm telling you now, I'm going to tell. No, she kept it honest. She said, I'm going to tell. No, I couldn't get mad.
But you ain't sent her?
That's the point that I'm making. If I would have sent her and she would have got caught and she would have told on me, she wouldn't have been ratting on me because she told me from the door. I get caught, I'm telling. But then a civilian, one of these rat bastards on YouTube would say, oh, she told that she took the 10 keys for Unique. No, she told Unique in his face, if I get caught, I'm telling. So if Unique dumb enough to tell her to go up the highway, when she said if I get caught, I'm telling, then Unique is a dumb mother. And it's not her, and she's not telling.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's what they're going to understand. I just want them to know what the difference between a rat and a rat bastard. If you rat and you say, yo, I told, or like Gene said, man, I'm a government official. That's why I could sit here with him, because he said straight, yo, I'm a government official. I can talk to anybody.
But see,
you know what I mean?
But Unique, my crew and anybody around with me already knew that I stood on that. You understand? So when
And I know that. That's the point that I'm making.
But see, this is the whole thing. This is the difference for me. You understand? If a run up on my block on some ill shit, I'm going to react. That's not on them. I'm reacting because that's who I am. But if a come up there and they doing some dirt, I was told plenty of times, yo, Gene, see you later. And I'm out. I don't ask no motherfucking questions. Only commit crimes who commit crimes around who commit crimes. You don't commit crimes around motherfuckers.
Bottom line, let me say this for the record. I'll never let this see me do nothing illegal. Period. So don't say I didn't tell you. I never let him see me do nothing illegal.
It ain't because that you think I was snitch on you. It's because that you had respect enough for me not to do that.
And I wouldn't.
Because you know I'm not going to commit no
put you
crime.
in that situation because I already know where you at. And like you said, I'm not going to stop a man from losing his livelihood to try and get on my bandwagon because of what I chose. He chose his path. He said, this is my path. So if I bring him over into my path in any way and anything happened, then most definitely he gonna do his job.
I used to see this throw a $5,000. This used to give. Sorry about that, brother. I apologize for that. This brother used to give rap battles in the streets of Harlem way before there was rap battles amongst each other. That what you call that shit they do?
Open mic, something mic.
What's that shit they do, Aaron, with the different rappers and stuff like that, and they battling each other?
That's a cipher, right?
Yeah, that's like that.
Yeah.
Smack TV and all that. He was doing it way before Smack them was doing it. You understand what I'm saying? He was doing this and giving us $5,000 for the winner. You hear me?
And then threw up another $5,000.
And then throw up the $5,000
for the spectators just for even putting in the time. You know what I mean? That's how you get back to the community. They didn't understand.
I used to see that shit, I was like, oh shit. When a nigga asked me to do security, I was like this. Nah, man. Your crew only listen to you, bro.
Yo, hold up, yo. And that's why I want to say rest in peace to Andre Bailey, one of the original Mecca Audio brothers, you know, passed away from medical issues, you know, last week. Andre Bailey, a.k.a. Dre, 149th Street, forever in the house. You know what I mean? Boo T-Rod, you know what I mean? Boosie B. Dre passed away, man. He passed away.
Oh, my. Yeah. That was my nigga, bro.
I know. That was everybody.
That was
and
my
that's what I wasn't going to listen to you.
But that was my nigga.
That wasn't that was most loyal to me, and I love him to death, man. My. You know, yeah, Dre passed away, man. Yeah, his liver. You know, so I just want to give rest in peace to my brother, man, you know.
Rest in peace to Dre, man. That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Life is short, right, bro?
You know, but, you know, all of us have an expiration date. I was telling somebody yesterday when I was in Baltimore, I said that. They said, man, you ought to be happy and thank God for letting you out and giving you a second chance, you know. And I said, yo, trust me, I thank him every day, but I know that right now I'm on borrowed time. You know what I mean? Wow. God let me out to be able to do what I need to do to get my great-great-great-grandkids situated.
Bro.
You know what I mean? I should have been dead a long time ago. I'm going to keep it 100. Me and Tupac used to talk all the time, and that's how we all talked back then when we was in the street for real, for real. You know what I mean? To let it be known that we ain't think we was going to live past 25. Then when we hit 25, put another short goal on that, man. Man, I hope I live to 30. You know what I mean? We was hoping to live to every 5 years. You know, that's how vicious it was, and that's how we was connected to the street. But, you know, Dre lived to be 50-something years old, man, so he did good, man. Like I said, I'm on borrowed time, man. We all on borrowed time, so y'all better get these jewels while they're here. And I guarantee you one thing, Julie. Once I'm gone, everything that I got on YouTube gonna go viral. You know what I mean? Cause everything I put out, like just like you, just, you know, to keep it 100. You know, those 200 or 300,000 views that you're getting on the videos, you know what I mean? God forbid something happened to you. Now, when they put it in the media, who you are, what you've been doing, which they supposed to do now. You understand what I'm saying? I'm talking about the major, you understand what I'm saying? Networks. Right. You know what I mean? The same way they was doing, and they took them off for that reason. You know, 2020, Dateline, you know, Prime Time. They don't even have those no more. Those are the shows that put America's news out to the American people, and they don't have them no more. All they got is local news and then the national news. But you remember all those nighttime shows?
Right.
You know, with Barbara Walters, and they introducing what's going on. But while we're alive, We nothing. When we dead, then they say, "Oh, Gene Deal, that was
man,
or
let me tell
Gene
you
Deal." Hold on, I'm gonna get how they
got
gonna
you,
do
I'm
your
got you.
joint, son. Gene Deal, that was
No,
on
no,
Diddy-
no,
that was
hold
on
on,
Diddy's
hold on,
neck.
hold on,
You know
hold
what I
on,
mean?
hold on.
Nah, I'ma keep
Don't
on
put that out there,
Yo,
man.
Gene Deal, that was
Don't
on
put that out
Diddy's
there
neck.
right now,
You know-
man. Don't put that out there now.
Yo, hey, just like Unique McAllister that won Gene Deal. You know
I
what
don't
mean?
wanna go-
However you want to say it, that's what it is, man.
Listen to me.
You know, that's how
I say
America
this
works.
myself, and I said that in my book. I don't want to be around too long, and I don't want to go too fast.
Listen, I
know
take
what I'm
every day, one day. When God decided to take us, man, that's when he decided to take us. That's why I tell niggas, don't cry for me. I told my kids and everybody, when I go, just find an alley in New York City, uptown, and throw me in. Let the
Yo,
rats eat me, man.
check your shit out.
Because, you know, I've been up there all that time, and you already know the rats been trying to eat our back.
I had a conversation with 50 2 days ago, 2-3 days ago. You understand? And 50 said something that resonated to me. We was in Cancun, not Cancun, we was in Puerto Rico. He said, "Yo, Gene, they can't stop what God got planned."
Exactly.
And I was like, and I was with Chaz and them. He stopped his whole crew. I was sitting by myself, and he said, "They can't stop what God got planned." And yo, when we was talking, we talked about all the old shit, and we talked about some new shit. You understand? And I seen his growth. And he's about the culture now. You know, the shit that he's doing with the Diddy shit, the whole 9 yards. And I thought
What about the culture?
50.
Stop it.
Yes, he is, bro.
Stop it. He doing the same thing you doing.
No.
When you talking about making Surviving Diddy, that ain't cool.
Bro,
Surviving
hold on,
R. Kelly's what put R. Kelly away.
Can I say
and yes,
something?
R. Kelly deserved to go to jail for violating, but for another man that saved from the culture
Yo, bro.
to make a video
Yo, bro.
saying, something
Yo,
that's
bro.
gonna get a man indicted.
Yo, bro.
Nah, I can't agree with that. son.
Nah. You don't even know that. You just speaking out the side of your neck because you don't know what he putting out or what he want to put
No,
out.
I'm saying from what he's saying that he want to put out another Surviving Diddy like he
Yo,
did,
bro.
like they did Surviving R. Kelly.
If somebody
that's
from
not
our culture
cool.
don't put it out,
Nah.
the other folks gonna put it out the
Nah,
way they
but
want
let
to,
them put it
and
out.
that's what they got.
But them
that's
Europeans
not
ain't gonna
true.
tap into our culture.
Yes, they would.
Listen, do you know how? Hold on. Let me give you something.
That's how they got. That's how they got.
Listen.
That's how they got into them girls like that, bro.
Listen. Stop it.
A lot of that shit R. Kelly did and stuff like that was already. He shouldn't have even went to jail for that. And
Listen.
if it ever make it to the Supreme Court,
Listen.
he gonna walk just like Bill Cosby.
Listen, man. All that they
That's
did.
bull, man.
Listen, all that they did on Surviving R. Kelly, because I saw that joint on Lifetime TV. All that they did was put together a case
That was
for the
after.
federal government.
That was afterwards.
That was no afterwards. That's where when they did that, R. Kelly was still on the street. That's why he went on that girl Gayle King show. He was crying and knocked over the table and jumped up when he knew he was going down. When R. Kelly jumped up, that's after they did that, man. Ain't no white person gonna do that to no black person because they did it one time before. One time before, and they never did it again. So let me give you a little history about what's going on with Diddy and all this now, Surviving this and that.
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
Edward Olmos. And y'all look up what I'm telling you, because I was in California with the Black Hand, the Serenos, and ones that run all of that. When they made that movie, I think it was La Vida Loca. You know what I mean? And they disrespected them in that movie. I'm not even going to disrespect them and say how they disrespected them in that movie. But they disrespected them by adding in some Hollywood trash in that movie. And those people out there, they had a hit out on Edward Olmos. And you go look that up right now. You understand? So from then, that's when those people got involved in the gang business, dealing with the Serenos and the Black Hand, and they put out that movie La Vida Loca, and then they did the other one, America Me. You know what I mean? And Edward Olmos did a great job in the movie. You know what I mean? Except for when he put that Fugazi trash in there that the homies out there told me about. And then there was a hit out on Edward Olmos for putting that Fugazi in there. I even heard that they put in there that Tupac had He Cypher, Monkey Cypher, you know what I mean? In, communications while he was locked up.
But bro,
They said they put that in his movie after he died.
Bro, let
That's
me just
fake,
say something,
man.
man. When you tenderize the meat, it lets the seasoning and everything go through it. Cause after I do this, I take some what you call that? I'll take the olive oil Hey, pass me that olive oil right there. Look at open that oven too. And I know you don't know what you're doing, Junior Chef. You know, not since the rage and contact with you. Nah, man. I don't do what I used to do. You know what I mean? When people had problems, had situations, I would get in the middle of that and straighten it out. But I don't have that hat, that banner anymore. Or if somebody needed to speak with somebody, I was the individual that would go and, you know, let the person know that somebody wanted to speak to him regarding that. You know what I'm saying? So I could ensure there was nothing gonna go down in a negative way while I was around them or while I was bringing them together. You know, but I haven't done that in years, and I'm not trying to do that. You know what? It's a new era, man. And with this YouTube thing like that, and I caught myself up in there, you know, talking crazy, you know what I'm saying shit. And I know for a fact things like that'll turn back and bite you in the ass. No Diddy. But, you know, these guys right here, they not calling you up and saying, hey, yo, I want to meet you here. You know what I mean? I want, let's meet up here. Let's talk, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Let's have a sit down, none of that. They're not going to do that. They're going to call you coward. They're going to call you all this shit on this internet because they pray to God that you never see them. Or they never gonna be nowhere that you see them. Let me say something, man. With this Hov surviving Diddy like this.
Yo, that'll bring it down. If they did a surviving Gene right now, you go to jail.
Let me ask you
if they did a surviving anybody, just pick any name out the hat.
That's bullshit,
and they bring up all their bad deeds.
That's bullshit, bro.
They putting the case together for the government. Now the government, all they gotta do is make it fit within the constitutional structures of violating a statute in the United States, and this glass would go down. You know they say the grand jury would indict a ham sandwich.
That's a legal terminology.
And the same way, and another legal terminology. Let me finish this thought.
I'm gonna let you go ahead.
Another legal terminology is surviving anybody is the quickest way to put a case together, give it to the feds, and send a man to jail. And ain't no other race gonna get involved and do that.
So let me ask you something.
They did it once before with Edward Olmos, and y'all look that up.
Let me ask you something, bro. Let me ask you something.
It's always our own to dig our back out.
Bro.
Ain't nobody crossing over, ain't cross-pollinating with us,
man.
Ain't nobody doing that.
Stop that bullshit.
Every one time they did, other than that American Me with Edward Olmos. You can't tell me another one.
Yo, but what I'm trying to tell you is that if you don't do
to that,
if you don't do the shit to give them the right to do that, you understand? It's nothing they can put out and say about you. Like, hold up. Let me just say something to you. It's not one motherfucking victim. It's not one motherfucking person could ever say, "Oh, Gene put me in a room. Gene helped me.
That's not
Gene
the topic.
did that
That's
shit
not
like
the topic.
That." It ain't got to be the motherfucking topic, but it got to be
what
this.
You doing, just riding?
Hold up. This got to be this, and this is what I want you to understand. This is what I want you to understand. Everybody is trying to blame other motherfuckers for what his lawyers and them should have took care, and nobody blaming the lawyers and them for putting him in this position that he in right now.
Now he put himself in that position.
Him and his lawyers.
All right, but let's get that right.
Him and his lawyers. Him and his lawyers.
Ain't defending nobody. Let's get that straight.
Him and his motherfucking lawyers.
Defending the culture and our people.
Him and his motherfucking lawyers. And I'd rather somebody who's willing to tell the truth about why this individual is like this and why this situation is like this.
Why you feel you got to be the one to tell the truth?
Why?
Yeah.
I didn't say that.
No, you said you rather somebody. So who you saying?
I said whether somebody.
And who's the somebody?
Whoever feel like that they want to come and do that.
No other race gonna come in and feel like they got to do that. It's always gonna be one of ours.
So what's wrong with 50 doing it?
Because he's one of ours and he ain't supposed to do it.
Why he don't supposed to do it?
Because before you know it, that little girl he got, you know what I mean, the child by, not to disrespect them, if she go up there and make up a bunch of fugazi stories about him and they go running with it on YouTube, then he'll wind up in that same position and didn't even have nothing to do with that. because I love 50. I love his music. I love his movies. I watch all.
I don't believe
joint.
that, bro.
You know what I mean? You don't believe what? I love his
don't believe
music.
it.
You don't believe what I'm saying?
No, I don't believe that somebody gonna make up something about you. Well, they can make up something about you, but that don't mean that it's gonna hold weight to carry.
When you go in a grand jury, your lawyers is not there to cross-examine or
you're right.
interfere with anything
grand
that's
jury.
being presented to the grand jury.
Right.
So therefore, they can go in. That's why they say the grand jury indict a ham sandwich. Why do you think that the American people is rallying with Trump so much? Because Trump is exposing them of how easy it is to be indicted. But they've been doing that to us for hundreds
The
of
American
years.
people is riding with Trump because the American people, and if we're gonna speak of our culture, has seen what the government has done to us as a people, and they see them doing the same shit to Trump.
Not just our people. I'm talking about the white people see that too.
Right. The white people see that anytime
They had
Minister
a dude,
Farrakhan
they
come
had
out
a
and
dude
speak.
set himself on
Hold
fire
on.
the other day. Now, where on earth do you see a man set himself in America on fire for another American?
Yo, anytime the Minister
Yo, do
Farrakhan
you know how much he must
spend-
have touched that man for that man to feel like he should take his life for this man? That's some serious issues that America got to look at. Where did this ever happen that an American citizen took his life, set himself on fire for them indicting another man? Yo, watch out, y'all. You know what I mean? Ain't too much to say. Everything that needs to be, understood don't need to be said. And it's fully understood. You tell me you see a man throw gasoline on himself right downtown in Center Street and set himself on fire. I would have never in a million years guessed that would happen in, the free world of United States of America.
But that's where we at right now in the times.
Yeah, exactly.
That's where we at in the times. And like I was saying,
That's
that-
because the grand jury.
Yo,
That's because they
unique,
indicted Trump and they
unique.
trying to make a stand for
God
Trump.
damn,
a
can I
protest.
speak, bruh?
Go ahead.
Yo, this is not the unique show. This is not Mecca Audio.
Hold up, son.
Hold on. Unique. Listen here, bro. Anytime the minister said that Trump is going through the same thing that Black Americans and Black Americans have done and went through since the 60s.
We didn't need Falcon to say that. We sued that.
But for him to
He's going
say
through
that,
the justice system like we did. That's all.
but for him to say that about Trump, that holds some weight to every.
Most definitely, but he
Black
didn't have
American.
to say it for it to hold. You didn't.
For some people, they had to say it.
Yeah, for some people.
For some
but I'm
people, you had
saying,
to say it.
but for those that know what time it is and know how the justice system works, they fully understand. And don't go telling me you lost your train of thought again.
Here we go. It's right here, man.
All right, so how's the principal doing?
He's surviving.
like the documentary they get me to do, Surviving the Principal.
Surviving the principle. Great documentary.
Come on, man.
In your stores now.
You know what? It's getting
Why do
late.
you have
I
a
gotta
problem
go.
with that, though? Why you got a problem
Got
with
a
that?
problem with what?
Why you got a problem with that?
With what?
Why you got a problem? I don't understand, because you didn't ask me what you posted.
That's why I'm getting ready to ask you.
You didn't ask me what you posted.
That's why I'm getting ready to ask you.
And I want-
because you still didn't explain it. I said that I confronted Gene Deal
Go ahead.
about his motive
My motives.
for what he's doing
All right.
in the Diddy situation.
Well, let me ask you this right here.
And you didn't answer that.
All right. Let me give it. I'm gonna give you the. I'm finna answer that.
Okay,
All right.
there you go.
You have an individual that you come to as a man, and you try to have a sit down with this individual about what you feel that he has done wrong to the people in your crew. You have the same individual that lined up a dude that was next to him, that was responsible for his safety, that was responsible for helping him get in the position that he's in. You had the same dude that cursed somebody's mother out and told her bad things about her son. You had the same dude that had a beef who knew this guy had a beef with some other cats and told them to do what you got to do. You had this same dude that lied to one of arguably the greatest rappers of all time, Mother, and say that he didn't know you. You understand? You have this same dude who put you in a position to watch the greatest rapper die when all he had to do was listen to you. Now that's some bullshit that you're doing right now. That's some bullshit.
I thought you about to say that. Tell me the motive. You didn't tell me the motive.
Yo, you're not listening.
I'm listening. Get to the
This put you in a motherfucking position that you had to go through all these different things that I just named. You understand? That you had to go through all these different things.
I wouldn't do a surviving
Diddy
Diddy behind that.
You asked me my
Motive. Yeah, your
That's
motive.
what
Yeah.
you wanted to know a motherfucking motive of mine.
Yeah.
He put me in a position that I could not no longer hear his lies and tell his lies to the people. That I felt compelled to tell them the truth about what was really going down, what was really happening, what he really said, and what he really did. You understand? Now you have the option, you understand, to believe what I said or continue to listen to the lies.
We're not dealing with believing what you said or not. We're believing we're talking about your motive.
You just listen. If you don't understand the position he put me in, you understand? You don't understand?
I don't see that as a motive to do that.
You called it motive.
I don't say it's a reason. Let me take motive out of it.
You don't say it's a reason?
I don't say it as a me. I don't see it as a reason.
Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. This told BMF, Meech, do what you got to do. Wolf ended up dead that night. But yet and still, he put up on the screen and shit like that. That's my man. You understand what I'm saying? He had no right to do that.
Then he should have got dealt with.
He should have got dealt with. Brother, I'm a civilian.
So that's your motive. That's your reason.
No. What I'm saying to you is this. Is that when I went to him as a man.
I understand exactly what you said.
I'm just saying
that. So that's
when
your
he cussed Wolf mother out. You understand? If Wolf was alive.
Rest in peace to Barbara.
If Wolf was alive. If Lil Wolf was alive.
Oh, you know that would have never happened.
Not only would it have never happened, if it did happen.
Oh, you already know. We ain't had to go there.
All right.
That's the point.
Hold up. I'm not finished. When he put me in a position to pull Big dead body out the motherfucking car, when all we had to do was stay in the fucking house, stay in the fucking hotel. He put me in that position. You understand? To have to pull that man dead body out the fucking car. When he put me in a position that I had to go through 6 arbitration hearings, when he tell Miss Wallace that he don't know me, but he tell the legal people, the people I work for, the FBI, the mother LAPD, Gene Deal was head of this. Gene Deal was part of the security team. Gene Deal is. So my whole thing about it is that I have the option and the right as a man to tell the people the truth when this nigga's spearing lies.
You finished? I want you to finish.
No, you can go ahead and say what you want to say.
I want you to finish.
You can't make me finish.
Yeah, this dude, son. Yo, I ain't trying to make you finish.
You
I'm
just
giving you
said
a chance to finish.
Go ahead. Go talk.
Let me finish.
Go
So
talk.
I'm taking to finish?
Go talk.
Gene Deal, My World of Bodyguard and a Hip Hop Star. Get it now on Amazon.
Hear what really happened from someone that was really there. Former head of security for Bad Boy Entertainment, Gene Deal.
Nigga Puff came out and he grabbed my arm. Yo, Gene, we gotta pray. I say, pray for what? That nigga's dead. And walked out the hospital.
The Memoirs of the Bodyguard by Gene Deal, My World of Bodyguard and a Hip Hop Star. Get it now on Amazon.